There are three basic tools that you need for punching holes in the leather. And if you're going to be doing hardware installation such as grommets and rivets, or if you're going to be doing any hand stitching, you're going to need to be punching holes. And the first one is a mallet. There are several. There's bunches of different types on the market. The key is going to be to find the one that works best for you. I recommend you starting out with something like this. It's a lightweight rawhide mallet. I like using the lightweight ones because I have problems with my wrist. And so it takes the pressure off my wrist for handling something that's heavier. The rawhide will actually keep it from slipping off of the tool that you're hitting as well. So this is the one that I sell on my website. It's a great one to start with. It's a lower cost one than some of the other options. This is the one that's typical of what a lot of leather tooler workers use, and it's a good one too. So you might want to give that one a try. That comes in either one that's hit like this, or there's some that are round like this. This is also for leather tooling. And then there's ones like this too that actually that has a rawhide. It's a rawhide mallet head, but it actually has this, which adds more weight to it, so you don't have to pound it as often in order to get the tool to go through your leather. So it's a matter of trying to figure out which one works best for you. I recommend starting out with something like this, so that it is lightweight, and then you can go up from there. The next thing, so now you have your mallet. The next thing is you have to have a punch pad. Because of the tools that you're going to be using, these tools actually have points to them and cutting edges, and so you're actually pounding the tool through the leather to penetrate the head, to penetrate the leather to cause it to punch a hole through it, right? And so you're going to need something that's going to protect those tool heads. So you need a pounce pad of some kind. Okay, so what this will do is it will protect not only the surface that you're pounding on, but it'll protect and it'll help keep those tools sharp for you. Now there's all different kinds of these as well. This is the one. This is a small size that I sell on my website. That's a nice size to get started. I like having small ones because a lot of times with some of the projects that I'm making, I need to have one that I can slip inside something to be able to pound. And so a large one doesn't work in those scenarios. So that they come in white. Now, one problem you're going to have, if you notice this one, one problem you're going to have is when you're using these pounding pads, you have a tendency to pound a lot in the center of the pad. What that causes to do is that center to spread out, and so therefore it becomes, so it's not flat anymore. Okay, so if you look at this one, if I put it on the top of this surface here, how it actually gives in the center, and that's not going to give you a solid surface to be able to pound on. So see, when you get one that's like this, it's time to replace it. All right, now, so we have your punch pad, you have your mallet, and the next thing is you're going to have a solid surface to pound on. Now, you do it right straight on your cabinet or on your tabletop, and just put your pounce pad over your tabletop and do it that way. Or you can also, which a lot of toolers do, is that they actually get a piece of granite or a piece of marble slab, which gives a good firm foundation for you to do your pounding. The firmer the foundation is, the less pounding you have to do in order to punch the hole through the leather. Now you can get one of these at a lot of leather tooling supply places. Also, you can go to cabinet makers that are making countertops. A lot of times they have pieces that are left over. They'll actually give them to you. But you don't necessarily have to have one. If you're going to pound on a table, I recommend you doing it on a corner where you're actually pounding on top of the leg. Because what happens is if you have any bounce in when you're pounding, it just requires you to have to put in a little bit more effort in order to punch the hole. So the three tools that you need is that you need a solid surface, you need a punch pad, and you need a mallet, and then you're ready to start punching holes through leather.